Come on, Timo. Oh. World Star.
World Star. Probably the last thing you want to hear when somebody's recording a physical altercation you're about to engage in, because it definitely means something's about to go down. Whether we like it or not, at some point in our lives we may come across a situation where tension flares and people's personal space is violated. For most, it's never something one seeks out, and wanting to be able to safely defuse an altercation and walk away unharmed most definitely crosses the mind of anyone who is in a self-defense situation. How can you be certain that you're able to protect yourself if someone bigger and stronger tries to pick on you? The answer? Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. If you allow me 4 minutes of your time to talk about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, I promise you will at least consider trying it out by the end of the video. Deal? Okay, check it out. Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu is a martial art that focuses on controlling an opponent's body and movement by controlling your own body, and subduing them by applying throat chokes, arm locks, leg locks, and more. Here's the origin. 100 years ago, a legendary Japanese practitioner of Judo visited Brazil and taught two brothers his art of choking and submitting opponents. The younger and more frail of the two, Ejo Gracie, went on to adapt Jiu-Jitsu to accommodate his lack of size and strength, and instead rely on leverage and precise technique to literally finish much larger opponents. This came to be known as Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and it revolutionized self-defense as well as mixed martial arts in creating what we know today as the UFC. Here's one of the main reasons why Jiu-Jitsu is so different. Imagine being in a fight against someone bigger or stronger than you, and they have pushed you to the ground. Imagine they sat there on top of you, raining down punches, keeping you entirely on the defensive. For everyone who doesn't do Jiu-Jitsu, being on the bottom during a fight is the weakest, most defenseless position to be in. But with Jiu-Jitsu, being on bottom is actually an offensive position and is more dangerous than being on bottom. How is this possible? For this video, we'll talk about one choke from the bottom that can literally kill, the triangle choke. Pay attention to how Brazilian world champion black belt Fabricio Verdum demonstrates the triangle choke. Notice how precise each movement he makes to secure the position in a systematic way. With the correct technique, Verdum's triangle choke is applied so tight that before even squeezing, his partner passes out right there on the mat.
In the hip, just want you here, hold. After then you put your knee, your shin in the arm, in the biceps. Kick your leg. Just switch the hands for the leg here. Grab strong. Close everything the leg here. Stretch your hip. Pass your elbow just like here. Pull. E dormiu. Yeah, it's okay.
That works. Jiu-Jitsu will redefine your confidence. Once you're equipped with these skills, you will know what will happen if somebody tries you, because you know Jiu-Jitsu and they don't. For men, our aggro masculinity can blind us when we feel our toughness being challenged. Knowing Jiu-Jitsu frees us of our insecurities because we know we have nothing to prove. For those who want to shed their vulnerability to potential attackers, knowing Jiu-Jitsu empowers you, especially as you lay on your back under your opponent. Never again will you lose control of a situation and put yourself at risk. You can control the situation. You control the risks. And you can do all of this without having to bust up nobody's face. So everybody can go home and live to tell the story. Seriously, if you don't believe me when I say Jiu-Jitsu is almost magical, come try a free class where I train at. Unit 2 Fitness, located on Ponce de Leon Avenue in Atlanta, Georgia. Trust me, the first time someone flips you on your side and puts you in an armbar, it will make you want to know how they did it. And as you train more and more, you realize Jiu-Jitsu actually teaches you patience in the face of adversity and how to confront a problem and figure out its solution. This bleeds over into other aspects of life in a profound way, so the benefits of Jiu-Jitsu are more than purely self-defense and include mental and emotional well-being. There it is, that's 4 solid minutes of me talking about Jiu-Jitsu. Again, I highly recommend trying a free class or two at any gym, if only to learn 1 or 2 techniques. They may come in handy one day. So that'll do. This is whoop!